Fans, we're back here with our main event this hour. Tells us what an hour we've had already, but right now let's focus on where we are right now. Second round tournament match. We see the Triple Crown winner J-Rod, the multiple champion Frankie Valentine on the opposite side of the ring, Jimmy Rave, Sal Rinauro. I'm joined here for this match once again by Sal Rinauro.
Bill, these two teams have taken two completely different paths to get to the second round here. But man, have I been looking forward to seeing this thing. We've got the penultimate tag team of sorts in J-Rod and Frankie, two men that complement each other so well. They've been tearing up the tag team ranks. They went through the tag team champions to get to this point. On the opposite end, you've got bitter rivals turned into awkward tag team of sorts, but effective tag team in Rave and Matthews. And you already see that
Well, and Matthews doing a little bit of a Jimmy Rave there. He was starting the match, and then he went, no, not so much. I'm going to let Jimmy Rave start the match.
If there's anybody on this roster that knows Jimmy Rave's mannerisms, Jimmy Rave's moves, Jimmy Rave's mindset.
Rave now calling for a timeout, Sal. Are there timeouts in wrestling now?
Last I checked, still not legal.
Still no timeouts.
No,
oh, well.
But pending.
Pending timeout rule.
I heard it's still, they've sent a new bill to Trovich.
And we're looking, and now Jimmy Rave again leaves the ring. Rave has often taken advantage of opportunity to get his opponents just frustrated with even experienced opponents like Frankie Valentine and J-Rod. Jimmy Rave can frustrate them, change the pace of the match simply by what he doesn't do periodically.
And that's what makes Jimmy dangerous, is Jimmy is the king when just as I was going to say, he's the king when it comes to mind games. Kyle Matthews tries to, I think Pawn just took Rook.
And definitely not on the same page here are Kyle Matthews and Jimmy Rave, but still don't discount the quality of this team. Made it into the second round already, now matching up. By the way, I have to note, J-Rod was also able to do something a little bit different. There'd been a lot of damage done by the Cash Vault over the years and recently, including a severe burning to the face of J-Rod at one time. But J-Rod got back at Rob Adonis, and knee to the face, broke several orbital bones several weeks ago.
And that just goes to show the dangers of pro wrestling, Bill, especially when you've got being burned, having your face burned as motivation. Dangerous things can happen within the squared circle.
Now Kyle Matthews is tagged into the match. Several weeks ago in our main event, we saw Kyle
leaving.
Well, would be what he does. No, he's going over to spend some time with Miss Allie.
Well, it's good to see that those two are back on speaking terms.
Yes. And she is fanning him or trying to...
I think she's trying to woo the smell away.
Could be that.
Not saying Jimmy Rave's a stinky man.
I was saying several weeks ago, handshake in the middle of the ring. A lot of respect between these two competitors. We saw several weeks ago Jeremy Vane against Kyle Matthews. Jimmy Rave tried to help, I guess, in that match. Offered the belt to Kyle Matthews to use as a weapon. He refused to do so. Casey McKnight ended up getting involved. And the end result was Matthews was able to retain the title.
Jimmy Rave's interference, it didn't backfire, but it still led to the win for Kyle Matthews.
Hangs on right there.
Not necessarily the way Jimmy Rave had laid out, though. He slid the title into Kyle, and Kyle neglecting to use the title. The referee was distracted with Jimmy Rave. Casey McKnight slipped in the back door, delivered an amazing title suplex to Jeremy Vane.
Well, understandable knowing what had happened to Casey McKnight before, injured by Jeremy Vane, so he was returning the favor. And recently, of course, Jeremy Vane returned the favor to him in a North American title match by spraying him with the Temptation Spray.
Which almost smells as good as Jimmy Rave does right now. You do what you want with that.
I don't know that you want to buy any kind of fragrance that contains man essence.
No, not quite. Big, deep arm drag there by Kyle Matthews. And what we're seeing here is Kyle Matthews play to his strength.
Former tag team competitors right here. Both of them teamed at one time.
Exploding, too. Look at that. Kyle Matthews with almost like a judo-like throw. He whipped the man around. And now look at the reluctant team. And the thing is, the difference between J-Rod and Frankie Valentine, who are a great team together, the sum of two parts between Jimmy Rave and Kyle Matthews has led to, although not pleasant, an amazing team together. I mean, you take it, two of the greatest wrestlers, not only in the state, Bill, but across the country, and you're putting them together. Good things are bound to happen.
Very much so. Rave was going to try right there to jam the foot of, or jam his foot into the arm of Frankie Valentine. Valentine able to get out of the way. J-Rod now into the ring, and Jimmy Rave buys a little bit of time on the outside. A master of that, takes advantage of space, slows the pace of the match down, gains control again.
And Jimmy Rave knows J-Rod he's short-tempered, which leads to a downfall at times with J-Rod. He doesn't like to play games. He's forward at all times. He has no reverse. When he gets in the ring, he's ready to wrestle, and Jimmy Rave knows that oh so well, and he's just baiting him in. He's baiting him in, and he's letting the game unfold in front of him.
Now J-Rod stalking Jimmy Rave, who has returned to the ring. Rave backing up, lock up in the middle of the ring. Rave goes for a headlock, forced back into the ropes, thrown off, drop down there by J-Rod, leapfrog over Jimmy Rave, drop down again, Jimmy Rave going. Caught, taken over, it goes for a kick, leg swept by Rave, now Rave in control, but no, reversal by J-Rod, now Rave trying to get out of dodge.
And what we saw there, Bill, something I'd like to point out, there's that temper I was talking about with J-Rod, Bill. He followed him out. There's only so many times you can walk out of a ring, and Jimmy Rave goes right back out, Bill. He's playing the game, Bill. He's just playing a game with him.
Well, what an exchange you saw between those two competitors.
And that's a point I want to bring out. Jimmy Rave doesn't have to rest on these tactics. Jimmy Rave is one of the most gifted in-ring competitors I've ever had the pleasure of being in the ring with as a partner and against. He's when it comes to hold-to-hold wrestling, when it comes to the art of professional wrestling, Jimmy Rave is brilliant. Yet he uses these tactics to even further, to continue to push the envelope, to make him stand out and be the star that he is.
Well, and to reinforce that, on a recent tour of India with the King Ra Ring promotion, Jimmy Rave ended up getting involved in the actual training of the Indian athletes for a period of time. Understanding he had very little patience for it,
yes,
but he was involved in the training because of the respect they had for his considerable skills in the ring.
He's no slouch in the ring. Speaking of no slouch in the ring, we got Kyle Matthews and J-Rod here. Both men have been covered with gold practically since the days they've started in Rampage Pro Wrestling. Kyle Matthews, the current heavyweight champion. J-Rod, the only Triple Crown winner in the company's history.
J-Rod, though, a lot of aggression, forcing Matthews back in the corner, tags in his partner. Both men double team within the 5 count.
And I think this is what Frankie and J-Rod have to do to win this match. They've got to use their teamwork to an advantage. Right now, Frankie and J-Rod, they're more experienced as a team together. They have much more continuity as a team together. If they can single out one opponent, whether it be Kyle, whether it be Jimmy, and use that to their advantage, cut off the ring, cut the ring in half, and do what they do best, I think it's nothing but the 3rd round for J-Rod and Frankie.
Well, that's one of the things that is brought out by a tournament like the Rampage Cup, is not who are the best single competitors that have teamed, but what's the best team.
Yes, well, and that's what I love Rampage Pro Wrestling for highlighting the art of tag team wrestling, Bill. It's a fine art. It's a completely different animal than a singles match. These two are battling over a stalling suplex here. Kyle Matthews snaps it off, though. And Kyle's got to be wondering, can he go tag Jimmy, or does he stay in there with J-Rod? It's a really bad predicament.
Tried to make it over into the corner. J-Rod smartly controlling him, and now J-Rod will try to get him back over toward his corner, control him in the process. Get him over to the freshman Frankie Valentine if he can. J-Rod, though, looks like he wants to do some damage first. Goes over, forces Jimmy Rave off the ring apron. No one to tag now, and now he takes control of Kyle Matthews. Back to the corner, tags in his partner.
And J-Rod almost playing a little bit of a game with Jimmy Rave as well. You know, J-Rod has seen Jimmy Rave. Jimmy Rave and J-Rod have had a legendary feud here on Rampage as well.
Well, all 4 of these competitors know each other very well, have faced each other, teamed with each other at various times.
And sometimes they do karaoke.
Yeah, well, and talent. There's a lot of talent there, too, I understand.
Yeah, it's fine. And, you know, if they get the opportunity, maybe all 4 of these men, well, maybe 3 and Jimmy Rave, will play a fine game of putt-putt golf here at Johnny G's Family Fun Center.
You can only hope so. Certainly it's a good time, fans, and if you haven't made it out to Johnny G's, you want to do that very soon. But what I'd want to remind you to do is we'd be back here for another great television taping. And when is that, Sal?
July 22nd, only 2 weeks.
You are correct, sir.
No, I'm not. Tricked you. It's only 1 week.
Ah, you are correct again, sir.
I looked at my calendar
Well,
wrong.
again, depends on when we're taping versus when it airs. It's very confusing. It involves math.
Yeah, which is not my strength.
Yeah, that's not a good thing.
12 years ago.
Whoa, slide through right there, and now tag into Rave. Rave comes in, goes for a chop, nobody home, but somebody was there twice in there to Jimmy Rave. Reversal Drop down by Rave. Rave back up.
Oh, there's
catches
that
him
lariat,
hard with a
Jerry.
clothesline, and now J-Rod in. Rave ducks, has one for J-Rod, two for J-Rod, throws J-Rod in. J-Rod
Oh,
comes
he ducked
off.
his head way too early, Bill.
J-Rod rolls through.
There's the running knee. This could be it, Bill. But no, Frankie. Let me tell you something about Frankie Valentine's chops. Right after
Off the
this.
ropes right there.
Oh, cut back STO, Bill. This could be it. We could. Oh, the team of Rave and Matthews almost went on to the next round in the Rampage Cup here, Bill. What they did, look at what Jimmy Rave has done. He's got J-Rod knocked out of the ring. He's neutralizing Frankie Valentine. He's bringing him over to his own corner, even though him and Kyle Matthews aren't fluid as.
Oh, right to the chin. You could hear the impact of that. Caught him sharp, short punch. Protecting his own hand was Jimmy Rave, but that can do an awful lot of damage.
One punch, Bill. I mean, anybody that's ever experienced anything in life has been punched at one time or another. You know how bad it can hurt. Now imagine a punch thrown with contempt, which Jimmy Rave seems to have for all his opponents. If it weren't for the fight in Frankie Valentine, that could have been it for this match.
Well, a well-thrown stiff jab in boxing can be deadly, and the greatest boxers have been the ones that can throw that punch.
Exactly. Oh, speaking of, Frankie Valentine's no slouch when it comes to throwing fists, though, but...
Well, we were talking about Kyle Matthews a few weeks ago in the main event about never having so much heart, never giving up, having the fight, the line.
Right.
Frankie Valentine is that same animal.
Yeah, from the same mold, Bill. Frankie Valentine is he's been a fighter from the first day. He practically from the day he came out of the womb, Bill, whether it be with his own family in Doug Furnace or Doug Summers. He probably fought Doug Furnace at some point too. Frankie Valentine.
Which would be awesome.
Yes. Frankie Valentine back in, Kyle Matthews. Big belly to back suplex. What?
Got him. A lot of leverage there. One
Oh.
shoulder, though, looked off early, so that was good maneuvering there by Valentine. But there, Kyle Matthews knows well he's got to control Frankie Valentine. You can't let the man breathe or get an opportunity because he doesn't ever give up.
I don't think he knows the meaning of it, and that's not.
And this is a good weight size matchup right here when you get these two in the ring. It's rare for both of them they get that opportunity.
Exactly. And you got to figure Frankie's going to try to power his way out of this hole. Frankie's a strong guy. He's not the biggest guy.
Oh, beautifully executed drop kick, standing position, good elevation. Caught him in the chest, didn't get all the way up, but that may have been intended.
You know, we often talk about the strikes of Chip Day, Jimmy Rave approved follower.
Yes.
Kyle Matthews, when he leaves his feet to throw a kick, is as dangerous as anybody in the world.
Which is why a drop kick in the corner can be a finishing maneuver, as it has been for him.
I felt that it's not just the stiff kick to your face that jams your jaw. The whiplash effect, and your head has nowhere to go. You're slamming against the buckle. It's not anything I would wish on anybody.
Now Jimmy Rave has come in, the
He's
size,
going back
and
to the face ripper.
and
That's
you have to give Jimmy Rave, still a young man, but has 13 years or so experience in professional wrestling. If I'm doing, is that my math correctly on that?
13 years, Bill.
And a man that's been all over the world from his early days of heading to Italy to multiple tours of Japan. He's been in Canada. He's been
in Europe.
Had opportunities with both Ring of Honor Wrestling, a long run with Total Nonstop Action Wrestling, and now one of the stalwarts of Rampage Pro Wrestling. Rave is likely one of the most experienced athletes, but Frankie Valentine will do whatever he needs to do to break a hold, and he proved it right there by biting a J-Rod from behind.
J-Rod's almost had enough, but J-Rod's, there's that temper I was talking about, Bill. J-Rod's temper got the best of him. It put his partner in a bad position. And right back to that camel clutch. Jimmy Rave and Kyle Matthews have been using this camel clutch very effectively to slow down the pace of this match, to wear out Frankie Valentine's back.
And now, wait, I guess the tag was not seen by referee Dustin Robinson.
Dustin Robinson doing his job the way
and there's been an ongoing issue over time between Jimmy Rave and Dustin Robinson. Rave, though, not revisiting that. Dustin Robinson at one time had a lovely haircut at the hand of Jimmy Rave.
Oh, lovely, no. Haircut, yes. Jimmy Rave, I guess they're back on speaking terms. Looks like Jimmy Rave.
And now, Frankie Valentine again biting the hand of Jimmy Rave.
Bill, that's just part of being the fighter. Oh.
Rave forces it back. Now there's the tag. Now Kyle Matthews into the ring legally.
And look at Frankie still reaching for that tag, Bill.
Block.
Big shot there by Kyle, but even with Frankie's wind being knocked out of him, he's still reaching for the tag, Bill. He's still fighting.
Ooh. Ran right into that foot
there.
solid. Now up is Valentine, hooks him.
There's a blockbuster there. Both of these men are down on the mat, Bill.
That takes a lot out of the man delivering it from that position also. That's a considerable fall and drop for him as he comes over, but the snap on the neck of Kyle Matthews does considerable damage to the back of the neck and the head of Matthews. Both men down. Which man makes the tag could lead to the key advantage in this match. And Jimmy Rave, paying no attention, still gets tagged in. Now here comes J-Rod. J-Rod gets the first blow in.
J-Rod is furious at Jimmy. He's been looking forward to this since this match has started, and he's getting everything and more. Big whip reversal there by Jimmy.
Oh, slingshot right into that corner. Comes off. Clothesline inside out.
J-Rod. J-Rod might need to get on the cover there. He goes for the scoop slam, slams him down, Bill. You will only see action like this on Fox 24 at Rampage Pro Wrestling, Bill. J-Rod comes in with a big slingshot and an elbow. He should cover this man
Little
right
close
now.
to the ropes, and that leg is available. Jimmy Rave, though, kicks out instead of putting his foot on the ropes. I don't know if Rave knew where he was in the ring at that point.
Bill, after that lariat that turned him for a loop, Jimmy Rave might have no clue where he is.
Both men in, double team situation being set up here. Oh, right on the knees.
That was like a TKO into he just drove his jaw right into his knees.
Matthews, though, the
save.
importance of this tournament, saves Jimmy Rave, and now Matthews catches an uppercut from Frankie Valentine, forced back. Matthews not the legal man.
But this is where J-Rod and Valentine have to take advantage, Bill. This is that teamwork coming into action.
And out goes Frankie Valentine, but not down. And now J-Rod hits his own man down. Jimmy Rave is there.
Oh, there's the Macho Spear, Bill. There's the Macho Spear.
Got him covered.
Well.
No! Kick out right there.
There's a low pay there by the heavyweight champion. He just put his body on the line. This is what the Rampage Cup is all about, Bill. 4 men enter, only 2 men can walk away.
And right now the 2 legal men still in the ring. Jimmy Rave, J-Rod. Match could be decided right here. J-Rod doesn't, well, he's just dead weight right now, and Rave's not helping by hitting him in the face, knocks him out. Forcing him literally up the ropes, and now he catches him up top. Rave going into the high-risk area here with this particular maneuver. Sometimes a good idea, but frequently, like that, a bad idea.
Well, Bill, it's been said many a time, high risk, high reward. Put the man on the top rope.
Hooks him again. Looks like he's going for a superplex.
And this move could be just as damaging to Rave as it can be to J-Rod. That's still a long
Scott
drop.
Irwin pioneered this years ago to great success, and now Kyle Matthews up,
Big
frog splash,
there by
moves
the
out of the
champion,
way.
Bill, these 2 are working together. I cannot believe it.
Valentine forces him out, covered leg.
Oh!
No! Kick out, count of 2, J-Rod. What a tremendous second effort on the part of the Triple Crown winner.
And Jimmy Rave's looking to get frustrated here, Bill, but that is where Jimmy Rave becomes dangerous. An angry lion is a dangerous lion.
Flips through Frankie Valentine.
Oh, with a Pele-like kick there. J-Rod off the ropes. There's that
running knee. Grazed him. Didn't graze him with that. Moonsault.
Moonsault press,
Caught
Bill.
him. Got him covered. Valentine, though, not the
wrong
legal
man.
man.
That could have
Now
cost them.
needs to hook the leg, though. That's Rave. No. Rave gets the shoulder up, but just barely.
Bill, I think Frankie Valentine going for that cover on that moonsault is what cost him there. If J-Rod would have been able to capitalize on it and he would have been right on top of Jimmy, I think we would have had them moving on in this Rampage Cup tournament.
Dustin Robinson said Frankie Valentine to get out of the ring. Kyle Matthews helped him.
Well, Kyle Matthews is a giver.
Oh,
Jimmy
forcing
Rave
him back in the
to
corner.
buckle.
Raven. Uh-oh.
Slurpee kick, Bill, slurpee kick. Jimmy Rave with the small package. We've seen Kyle follow-up matches. I cannot believe it, Bill. They did it again. The team of Rave and the heavyweight champion Matthews move on.
And what a major main event. And we'll have another second-round match in our next week's main event. We're going to see the Jimmy Rave approved team of Chip Day and Corey Hollis. They're going to take on the challenge of Hot Like Lava. Made it to that round. What a match that's going to be. But wow, what a main event here at Rampage Pro Wrestling. And I'll tell you,
only at Rampage will you see action like that, Bill. Don't forget, July 22nd, we'll be back at Johnny G's Family Fun Center. I hope to see you there.
Well, right now, though, fans, tremendous show of respect being shown in the ring here by Kyle Matthews.
But
he and Frankie Valentine.
Where's Jimmy Rave going?
Well, frequently what Jimmy Rave does.